Sam here, and I'm back with another Ripken Playbook STEM play of the day. Today, we are going to make water move from one cup to the other without touching it or without picking up the cup and pouring it. We're going to use a really cool thing called capillary action. You guys ready to get started? Let's go. The materials you're going to need are 2 cups of about the same size, some water, a paper towel. You really only need one, so you can rip that off and set it aside. You don't need an entire roll. And if you want, you can use some food coloring so that you can see this experiment in action a little easier. The first thing you're going to do is take your paper towel and you're going to fold it so it's about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. So you can fold it in half and then in half again. Just like that. Just needs to be a little strip of paper towel. It can be multiple layers. It can be one layer if you really just want to cut one. But you can take a paper towel and fold it up like that, and you can set it aside. I am going to use food coloring so that we can see this easier. But you do not have to. If you don't have food coloring, this will still work, I promise. But if you are going to use food coloring, I highly recommend liquid food coloring over gel food coloring. Because it'll mix easier and will be a little easier to distribute amongst the water. So if you have food coloring, you're going to take 1 cup and you're going to put a few drops of food coloring in it. I chose red because that was the easiest one to grab. So you're going to have your cup with the food coloring in the bottom. Then you're going to take your water and pour it in that cup, the same cup with the food coloring, until it's about halfway up. So you have 1 cup with the food coloring and water. The other cup is going to stay empty. You are not going to put anything in this right now. So set it up so that your 2 cups are now about 2 inches apart, enough so that you can fit your hand between them, just like that. Now you're going to grab your paper towel and gently curl it. You can take it between your fingers and kind of just run it like that. Curl it, because what we're going to do is make it into a U shape so that it creates a bridge from 1 cup to the other. So now, once you've got your paper towel in its U shape, you're going to stick one end in the colored water and one end in the empty cup. So we're going to stick it on in. And the water is going to start climbing up the paper towel from the cup with the water in it. This is because of the capillary action. What it does is it pulls water from its source to a place that needs it. So this cup is empty, this paper towel is dry, but you're gonna start seeing it climb up the paper towel and over. Can you guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna start seeing water in this cup. Now, capillary action is an effect that you see in nature through plants. This is actually how plants get their water. If you've got a plant in the ground, you know its roots grow down so that it goes to find water. You water the plant at the roots, and the water goes towards those roots. And the roots are the paper towel in this scenario. They're going to take the water, go slurp it up so that it can distribute throughout the plant to the leaves and the stems and all the branches so that it has water to keep healthy and grow and be nourished. So I hope you enjoy this experiment. You're going to let it sit for a little bit. It takes a little bit of time to see it happen, but it's actually really cool. What do you guys think is going to happen? How much water do you think is going to end up in this cup? I've done this a few times and it's actually really neat to see. So I'd love to see your setup and see what you guys came up with this. Be sure to check back for more Ripken Playbook Plays of the Day on our website as well as on social media by searching for the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation. And be sure to check back for another play of the day in the next few days. Have a good one.